Good afternoon, dear students. A warm welcome to a new video on evolution and fundamentals of business. In this video, we are going to talk about major exports and imports of ancient India. We would also discuss the position of Indian subcontinent in the world economy, and we will also talk about the re-industrialization of India. So to start with, let us first talk about the major exports of ancient India. When we look at the list, it starts with spices, wheat, sugar, indigo, opium, sesame oil, cotton, parrot, live animals and animal products. Moving on. Let us look at the major imports of ancient India. So the list starts with horses, animal products, Chinese silk, wine, gold, silver, copper, etc. Now in this slide, we are going to talk about the position of Indian subcontinent in the world economy. Between the 1st and the 7th century, India is estimated to have the largest economy of the ancient and medieval period, controlling about 1/3 and 1/4 of the world's wealth. The country was often referred as Swarnabhumi and Swarnadeep by many writers and travelers like Megasthenes, Fahian, Huanshan, etc. because of its prosperity. During the 18th century, the British Empire began to take roots in India. Thereby, the Indian economic condition was slowly changed from being an exporter of processed goods to the exporter of raw materials and buyer of manufactured goods. Now in this slide, we will focus on how India began to re-industrialize. After independence, the process of rebuilding the economy started and India went for centralized planning. The first 5-year plan was implemented in 1952. Due importance in this plan was given to the establishment of modern industries, modern technological and scientific institutes, space and nuclear program. Despite these efforts, the Indian economy could not develop at a rapid pace because the process was a bit slow. Now, as we were saying in the last slide, that the process of development was slow, and you would ask me why it was so. It was because we did not have enough capital. There was rise in population. The government had to spend huge amount on defense. We had inadequate infrastructure, and India relied heavily on borrowings from foreign sources and finally agreed to economic liberalization in 1991. As on date, we will say the Indian economy is one of the fastest growing economies in the world today. The high growth sectors have been identified which are likely to grow at a rapid pace. Now in this slide, we will talk about India beginning to re-industrialize. The recent initiatives of Government of India such as Make in India, Skill India, Digital India and the foreign trade policy of 2015 to 20 is expected to help the economy in terms of exports and imports and trade balance. Now let me give you an example of Make in India. Make in India is an initiative launched by Government of India on 25th September 2014 to encourage national as well as multinational companies to manufacture their products in India. The major objective behind the Make in India initiative are job creation and skill enhancement in 25 sectors of the economy, which are as follows. The list starts with automobile, biotechnology, defense manufacturing, automobile components, chemicals, electrical machinery, food processing, information technology and business process management, media and entertainment, oil and gas, pharmaceuticals, railways, renewable energy, space and astronomy, textiles and garments, tourism and hospitality, wellness, aviation, construction, electronic systems, leather, mining, port and shipping, roads and highways, and thermal power. Thank you, dear students, for being patient. I will catch you in the next video on the second part of this chapter.